Join me as I share some of the most faithful moments in my life when I truly felt God's provision. I hope I'll be able to find one in the comment section today, how God came through for you. God's provision is an amazing thing, and it is something that truly believes that I truly believe can manifest in an unexpected way. It can be in any area, either in your financial breakthrough, your encounter, or that sense of peace in the midst of chaotic situation. God's provision can be a powerful reminder of His presence and His love in our lives. Many of us are struggling with feelings of loneliness, uncertainty, and some financial insecurity at some point or another. We are in a situation where there is no clear way forward. It is in this moment that we are faced, or we are confronted with that and fear, and we start questioning ourselves whether God truly exists, whether God have the ability to really provide for us. When we are in the midst of the struggle, it is easy for us to lose sight of God's plan for us. We might cry out to God, asking Him to intervene, but sometimes it feels like as if God is not listening to us. People become too desperate, and it becomes tempting to try to take matters into their own hands, because they feel that God is not working the way He's supposed to work for them. But they forget that God is always in the scene. He's always providing, always guiding, and always loving us, even when we can't feel His presence. The challenge is to trust Him, to have faith in Him. He has got our back even when everything around us seems to be falling apart. At times it is hard to trust. It is hard to trust in God's provision when we are feeling desperate and alone. But it is in this moment that we need to remind ourselves of who God is, and of all the times He has come true for us in the past. We need to hold to the promise of the scripture and to declare them over our lives, and it will make us to feel God's presence. I have seen some incredible stories, of how God has provided for some people in amazing ways, from financial breakthroughs to healing miracles. I've seen, it is an incredible moment of provision, and it is a powerful reminder to them that God is in control, that God is always in control, no matter how things seems to be impossible. I have also seen God provide in my own life in an amazing way. There was a time when I was struggling to make ends meet, and I didn't know how I was going to pay a lot of bills. It was really a scaring time for me. I felt I was alone. But then, out of the blues, I received help from where I least expected that I will see help. I needed to pay a lot of bills at that time, but God came through for me. It reminds me that God is always there, even in your darkest time. He's always there. In that moment, I realized that God's provision is not just about meeting our physical needs. It is about reminding us of His love and His presence in our lives. It is about helping us to see that He's always with us, even when we can't see Him. And it is about giving us the strength, the faith to trust in Him, even when things seem impossible. When we trust when we trust in God's provision, We open ourselves up to a life abundance and joy, life where we can truly live without fear or anxiety. As I look back on my own life, I realize that God's provision has been a constant theme. From financial miracle, breakthroughs, God has always been there providing for me in ways that I could never have imagined. I know that it is the same for you. Whether you are going through a tough time or you are experiencing a season of abundance, God is always providing, always loving, and always guiding every one of us. You know, as we close out this video, as I want to round up, I want to leave us with this challenge. Take a moment to reflect on the ways in which God has provided for you in the past. Think about the times when it was there for you, it came through for you in an amazing way. And think about how those moments have shaped your faith. Then take a step of faith and declare His provision over your life, trusting that He will continue to provide for you. I want to use this opportunity to thank you for watching my video, and I want to let you know that God is still in the business of providing for His people. Please kindly subscribe, share, like, and comment so that more people will come across this video, and it will also help to build their faith that God is still in the business of providing for His people. One love, and God bless you. Thank you.